do, yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. Of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy when progressing. I don't ever second guess it. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way. Oh.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way.
So hard I'm off the grid, but you can find me in the zone getting after it. It takes work, you don't need to be talented. That's for people who are lazy, want it fast and quick. I got goals, they never get old in my soul. I'm on a roll, I'm going all in, never fold. I'm in control, the driver's seat is made of gold. I'll teach you how to do it one day when my story's told.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way. Oh.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way.
One shot on stage, what you got to play? Generic drops for days, still the people rage. Am I not insane? Can you stop and explain why these drops are so lame? Is money buying you fame? I'm fucking on, I'm killing it with this song. You haters can sing along or go back where you belong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving up, moving on. Cause I took your girl to prom, she can't help but sing this song.
Comes off till the lights go out, till my legs give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. And my high raps, I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. And my high raps, I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. She's so on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back. I'm so gone, faded off a 30 rack. She's so on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back.
I rap with a passion, yeah, I got it in me. I've been waiting quite a long time for y'all to hear me. It's about damn time you put some stock into me. You're either sponsoring me or fucking bothering me. And the fact is, we just practice on this madness. That is why our status is like a canvas. Chances our advancement is enhancing.
the lights go out, till my legs give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. And my high progress, I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. And my high progress, I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. If you're raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Late Show. Oh, damn, that's a little loud, isn't it? Welcome to the Late Show, and Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself tonight. If you notice, it's not a coffee cup tonight.
Oh, he got a red Solo. He's getting it in. Let me find out. Okay.
So what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying whatever your festivities you're getting ready to embrace and get into.
Hopefully we could give you a little pre-game chat.
Yeah, a little pre-game bullshit. But yeah, I hope everybody's getting don't get too sauced up and don't drink and drive out there. You know what I mean?
If you do, please please. Call a cab, or most cities nowadays have Ubers. Call an Uber.
Yeah, shit. Or if it's walking distance, walk if it's warm enough. Which is warm
Absolutely.
enough. Which is warm enough here in New York because it's like right now it's got to be in its 40s, but it's like drizzling raining. But
It's been beautiful like the last 2 days. Like yesterday, it was like 53. It was like, man, I could put away this heated jacket.
I kind of want to invest in one of those, but that battery pack is way too heavy.
There's smaller ones you could get,
Yeah,
but you know what? I bought it in the time of need because it was like negative degrees outside. So,
yeah.
and I've been looking at that jacket for probably like 2 months now.
But
And
yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull the trigger on it. It's a pretty fly ass jacket.
I don't need that. I generally in the summertime I walk around with. You guys saw me at the conference. Who was there? I was walking. What was I doing? Walking around in a hoodie. In the middle of August in Tennessee. You know what I mean? So imagine what I do up here in the summertime where it doesn't get as hot. I'm in full on jeans, jacket, hoodie, probably hat.
Cold blooded.
Yeah, my boy Pete keeps asking me. He's like, "Yo, are you anemic or something?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I just get really fucking cold really quick." But what are you guys getting? What are you type in chat? What are you guys getting into tonight? I saw Lorna staying home. What's up? Matter of fact, let me go back through and say what's up to everybody. So what's up, Arlene, Lorna, Diane? I saw Greg. Greg was the first one in comment chat. What's up, Greg?
Shell
Diane.
Blues. Mr. Will Cut, what up, brother? Where
What's
they got
up?
you at today?
What's up, Yukon? How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Yukon?
Scorpion,
Miss
what's
Arlene.
up? Let's see who we got over there. So, what's up, Lakea? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing all right. Destiny, what's going on?
Hey, Chaos, if you're listening, I apologize. I didn't mean to drop on. We didn't mean to drop on your games of Cards Against Humanity, even though that game is that game can get pretty raunchy.
You got to get the right group of people playing that, though. You can't just play that with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, that should go haywire real quick.
Oh, yeah, but yeah. So you doing shit? Bass called me. He's like, "Yo, you want to do a show?" Well, he ain't doing a show. I was like, "I'm just sitting downstairs listening to YouTube and looking at
Eating
things."
Chinese food, which he's going to be hungry again in an hour, but that's all right.
Don't worry about that. Worry about me and my Chinese. What's up? What's up, Dark? I just got your message, dude. See the picture.
Nice.
Like the campfire in the snow. I like it. See,
All right.
that looks good, but I still wouldn't do it because it's still too cold outside for that.
Well, if you talk to Burger Man, he got that shit all set up. He got the Ted, he got the wood burner. Yo,
I
he's
saw
die hard on this shit right now.
I saw the picture his wife posted because couple weeks ago because they were all sick in the house and shit, and he didn't want to get sick, so he pitched his tent and put the heater out there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's trying hard, isn't he?
It's too cold to do that shit now. Like I'm not doing that shit now. But like in springtime, I'll do it.
I keep trying to tell this dude, like, yo, the three of us, we got to pass, dude. We got to pass.
That shit might not end well.
It's a weird past. And you want to fuck around and get all three of us in the woods together.
In one location.
I don't see how that's going to end well. I know it's called that's called foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm listen. He's got a shotgun. I got 2 shotguns. It's gonna be one of those. Speaking of
FAFO
situations. If you know what I'm saying.
speaking of guns, well, not real guns. For Christmas, the kids got a bunch of. You saw it. They got a bunch of like Nerf gun type deals, right? So, like we were playing with them and shit. Those things, those Walmart guns shoot pretty. They hurt.
Dude, what about the ones I got them last year that had like the little hard freaking balls?
But check this one. Check this out, right? So I was going. I went on Amazon and shit, and merino wool clothing. I don't. I'll touch on that in a second, Greg. But so I went on Amazon and started looking for like just like you got to be real specific on Amazon. So you got to go on to search up like soft dart guns, and that brings you up like the Nerf guns and shit like that. But the ones that I was finding, they were like full on automatic. Like they look like fucking like they look like military guns, but they were like they're Nerf guns, and those shits are so cool. But
well, I know you've seen the videos of like
them kids
dude,
up.
Tell me you've seen the videos of the dude. He's messing around with his grandmother. She has like a gold Nerf gun.
Yep.
Oh man, those shits are awesome. I love those videos. Like he's messing around with his grandmother, shooting at his grandma. She's pulling the gun on him like, yo, drop it. Don't make a move. I said, drop it.
Yeah, so
one in chest. That's the warning shot.
Greg, about the wool thing, right? It's really weird. I don't know. Like I said, I only have a few like ticks, a few things that like get under that like they fucking skeeve me out, and wool is one of them. Like I can't touch it. It's weird. I can't describe it.
You know what that reminds me of?
You know how people get when they hear like nails on a chalkboard, that shit like that's how I get when I touch like certain fabrics.
You know what that reminds me of now that you say that? A long time ago on the Maury Povich show, there was a woman who was scared to death of touching cotton balls. Like, you know, the ones you get out of like a bottle of aspirin?
It's a texture thing.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's a texture thing. Like you ever walk through Walmart and you'll be walking like where the blankets are and shit like that, and they'll have those like smooth looking blankets. You're like, all right, that feels all right, and then you'll feel the other side, and it's like, to me, it's almost like fucking touching gravel. I can't. Yeah, it's really weird. I can't touch that kind of fabric. I guess that's why I just wear like two hoodies and a jacket.
He's a polyester guy.
Well, I guess I am then, damn it. I guess I am.
Oh, man. So let me tell you the bullshit I've been going through for the last 24 hours.
What?
All right. So I went to go get the car inspected yesterday morning, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. Well, the battery set, so I couldn't like go through the whole like where they plug it in and run through the emissions and everything like that. But the dude put it up on the left. He was like, well, you need a new ball joint. All right.
Well, you can tell that because you can hear that when you're pulling off.
He was like, yo, we'll price it out for you, then we'll call you back. So I'm looking at while I'm there at the shop, I'm looking at the price. Okay, ball joint for this car, $32. He's like, well, we don't put it on if you bought the part. I'm like, all right, so call me with an estimate later on in the day. Calls me up. Dude, I paid $32 for the ball joint, right? He was trying to charge me $142 for that shit.
What? Where'd you go?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna say the name on air, but it's over there by the bus station.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah, it was like what? So I was talking to my guy, you know, the butcher.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, let me call this one dude. Like, he'll get it done for you. So I had to go get the part, but he started taking the wheel off. I ended up having to get a ball joint, a tie rod, and a whole control arm. Because if you'd have seen that shit, dude,
yeah, I know.
A bad pothole, horrible.
Yeah, I know that I know it needed to be fixed, but don't you just hate that shit when you go in for one thing and it's like, no, listen, you got this,
dude,
that, you got this.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, so America was built on a barter system, right?
Yeah.
So I got a 100. Don't tell nobody. Ain't nobody supposed to hear this. But I got $150 tire control arm for some New York strips, 3 pounds of hamburger meat, and some sausage.
Listen, pretty soon, that's what we gonna be doing again. We gonna be back on a goddamn barter system. I'm telling you.
So basically, it cost me what I had to buy the ball joint and the tie rod. That was about $70, and I got the one part free. And I paid the dude $140 to put it on for me. So it cost me about $210 instead of $1,500 to get it fixed. Because once they get that shit up on the level, like, oh, you need this, that, and that. All of a sudden, $150 bill turns into $1,500 and blooms up. I'm like,
see,
he really tried to charge me $142 for the fucking ball joint that I got for $32. Like, dude, I wanted to go back. I don't mean to say like this on the air, but I wanted to go back and spit in his face.
So yeah, Arlene, when we were, you said something about a Cutlass. When we were younger, our parents had. It was like when we were in high school, beginning of high school. They had like there's a 96, 97 Cutlass Supreme or some shit like that. It was a white car.
Cutlass Supreme, all white 4-door, gray Terrier.
It was all right. It was all right car. Problem with it?
It was a boat.
Well, yeah, that shit floated like a boat, but the fucking head gasket kept going in that thing. Like every time you turn around, it was the head gasket. And then one day, I was on my way to pick this goon up from work, and he wasn't where he was supposed to be. So I had to turn. This is when we worked at that haunted hotel. So I went to the main entrance. He wasn't there, so I had to turn around and fucking go back towards the back of the building. And when I did that, I was driving along. I was doing like 30, and I saw a wheel. It was the weirdest experience ever. One of the weirdest car driving experience ever. I'm driving, I see a fucking wheel go like flying that way. I'm like, what the fuck? And it hits the wall, and then the front of the car drops. I'm like, oh shit. It turned out when my parents went and got the tires put on, the asshole who did it tightened it down way too much, and it cracked the bolt, the lugs.
Yeah, on the head. Okay.
Yeah, it cracked the lugs.
No, I'm sorry, on the hub.
Yeah, it cracked the lugs, and then yeah, I'm glad that shit went when I was doing 30 and not when I was doing like 75 flying down that motherfucker.
Well, that's nothing. You remember the eclipse I had when I was doing 70 down the road and my tires shredded on me?
Yeah, fuck. All right, so yeah. All right, so when I had the 90 Honda Accord, the one that we had the experience in, Bass had a 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It was like an Electron blue. Shit was a nice car.
No. It was Kona Blue Pearl. Get it right.
Pardon me.
That's the reason I bought the car, because it was that color.
Fucking pardon me. Kona Blue Pearl. All right. But, yeah, like when we would go down to see Burger and shit, he would drive his car, I'd drive my car, and we'd like fly down there. We'd fucking race each other and shit. And one day we were driving down there, and I burned him a little bit. And then I get off the.
That's because I was stuck behind a damn minivan.
I get off the exit, and I'm like, I pull off to the side, and I'm waiting for his ass. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is he at? He's like, I'm sitting there waiting for at least like 5 minutes. I'm like, where the fuck is he? He was just right behind me. Where's he at? So like, I call him and I'm like, yo, where the fuck are you at? He's like, yo, my tire blew out. So there's no way to get back to where he was. So I had to go on the back roads all the way back up Wurtsboro Mountain, hop back on the highway and come back down the highway to get behind him. And where the inside of his front passenger tire had fucking just blew out. I was like, well, Started laughing at him a little bit.
Nah, that shit wasn't funny, man. Like I almost hit a minivan. I went up on the hill, came back on the road, went back on the hill, and back onto the side of the road. Like then I'm sitting there looking at my because I'm driving the damn car. Then all of a sudden I start feeling shaking. I'm like, no way. I just put this engine in the car. Tell me this shit did not break because I'm looking in the side view mirror and I see smoke. I'm like, wow. Try to get over, up the hill, come back, minivan, up the hill, minivan. I'm like, so then I finally get it the rest. I'm standing there like, fucking tires shredded, man. And the worst part is, about 4 or 5 people I know, they were heading down past me. They see me like 2 or 3 days later, like, yo, bro, I see you on the side of the road. What happened to your car? I'm like, really, you didn't stop, asshole?
Be like that sometimes.
Man, no, that shit had me tight. I'm like,
yeah,
when I bought the car, they didn't tell me that I need bought a new engine, but they didn't tell me I needed a transmission. First time driving the shit.
No, I think wasn't it a clutch that you needed?
No, it was the transmission, the whole transmission. As soon as I get the car, well, you got to run the car a little bit, so I had low pressure. I ran a couple of days, then I'm going up a hill. All of a sudden, my shit pink pops out of third gear. I'm like, you kidding me?
Now, I was going to take and get the car fixed for him. So I brought it down to a mechanic that my dad fucking recommended. And you know what this motherfucker did? He left the windows down in that car during like a fucking torrential downpour. And there was just inches of water in that car. And the dude did the same thing to somebody's brand new Pontiac Sunfire. You guys remember those? Brand new Pontiac Sunfire sitting there with the windows down. Fuck, the inside of the car just completely soaked. Like at that point, it was like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and at that time, the Cutlass needed a head gasket, so
There, you take this shit, the Eclipse that you fucked up, and fix this car.
Dude, that shit had me tight because I remember one day. You remember Clayton that had the clown, like he had the Eagle Talon, but he had the clown ripping out the side of his car with the paint job.
Yeah.
I'm driving down the middle of town. All of a sudden, I hear an engine rev next to me. I look over, it's him and his damn Talon, and I know I got nothing for him. He starts revving the engine. He's like, "Yo, let's go." I'm like, "All right, bet."
He ain't had nothing but a throttle, he ain't had nothing but a bigger throttle body and exhaust.
Gave more horsepower than I did.
I remember
we was at Rourke's one night and freaking he was like, "Yo, you're the one with the Eclipse, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, let's go take a ride." So he puts me in his Talon and he has one of those Sparko racing seats, but the shit is not bolted down. We shoot down Old Liberty Road, go across that bridge, and I'm sitting there rocking back and forth like, "Bro, you're wilding. Chill out. We need to get back to the bar."
I remember taking your car one night down to Middletown. I don't know why the hell I took it. I think you were at work and it was just sitting there. But
not my Eclipse. That might have been my Acura.
No, I'm talking about the Eclipse. I was driving the Eclipse that night, and I was on 211. It was summertime, and this is when they had the car shows down there. So I'm sitting at the light, and this a fucking Supra, a white Toyota Supra, pulls up next to me and shit, and he's like revving his engine a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Right? I start revving the shit too.
Yeah, all I had was a cold air intake on shit, but it sucked a lot of air.
Cold air intake that I had bought him and put on his car for Christmas that year. And it's like, all right, fuck it, I'll race you. So the light turned green. All I saw was the ass end of this car drop like this and fucking took off. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna race some more Supras. Remember that shit had happened with us with AJ? We were my boy AJ had like a
he had
90. Yeah, he had like a 90.
That was when he had the Nissan, the 5-speed Nissan, right?
No. This happened in the Galant.
Oh, no. The Galant was automatic.
Yeah, my boy AJ had a Galant, right? So
this was when Spider-Man first came out with Tobey Maguire, and like at that age he looked like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, he did. Like in our early 20s, he looked like Tobey Maguire. But we're all on our way to Middletown in his car and shit, and this Lexus IS 300 pulls up. I love
Oh
those
yeah, I remember
cars,
that shit.
and shit pulls up. So he starts like flashing his lights at us. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll go." So they just start going back and forth, and then finally the dude looked at us, flashed his lights, and was like, "Fuck it." And again, the ass end of that car dropped and vroom, took off on us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what? People are trying to race me in my damn Eclipse, and all I had on the shit was my shit was I had a cold air intake, some painted inserts, and some blue flashers in the headlights. That's all I had on that shit.
like
But I had a house speaker in the back with a 500 watt amp, and I'm telling you that bitch knocked.
like
That was around the time where that Yin Yang song, the Yin Yang Twin song came out, From the Window to the Wall. You could hear me coming from a half mile away playing that shit.
yeah, like I talk about that Accord every once in a while when I bring up that shit, but at the time, man, that was my baby. That shit had I took that was when Fast and Furious came out, so I was all up into that shit. So I pulled the fucking steering wheel out. I put like a racing steering wheel in. I had a big 7-inch I had a
Yeah,
big
but
7-inch tachometer in that fucking thing.
yeah, before you bought the car, me and Mudasar took that shit for a test drive, and we had that shit up to 120 on
And
bad tires.
Yeah, and then and also I had in the trunk I had a 3-inch no I had a 3-foot fucking house speaker in the trunk with like a 1200 watt amp. Yeah, when I was listening to rock, you would hear I was coming down the street because it's like it was a burgundy. Yeah, it was a burgundy color. Burgundy Honda.
That's what you're.
Yeah, burgundy Honda Accord. 1990 burgundy Honda Accord with fucking limo tints that I couldn't see out of. Like at night, I couldn't see out of the car.
Oh yeah, we got
For
pulled over that shit
for one,
time.
like for one, the tachometer was too damn bright.
Oh yeah, we got pulled over for that shit one night too. Well,
I
one
got,
day.
I got pulled over by a trooper one time. He's like, "Oh yeah, we are on our way down to Middletown." Just a matter of fact.
Broad daylight, probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon, sunroof wide open, but the
Yep.
car was still dark enough where you couldn't see in the
Couldn't see
inside.
Trooper pulls us over. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, officer?" He's like, I'm like, "Yeah, you know such and such," and he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's my uncle." He's like, "Your uncle know your windows are this dark?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's seen my car before." He's like, "And then right at that moment, on like a side, on like a back road, right off
Well,
the
you
highway.
can't really call them. Well, technically, if you're on the main highway, if you go 50 yards to your right, that's where the car was.
Yeah. So on that road, I forgot exactly what it was, but somebody just came fucking flying down there in some kind of like four-door racer, and he came back up to my car he came back up to the car, threw my license at me, and then took off. Like, thank you, sir. I'll drive with my windows down from now on.
Shit, I remember the first time I got arrested was in your car.
In my Honda?
Yeah,
The fuck you get arrested in my Honda for?
because of the exhaust.
Oh.
Then he got me for the test. That's when they towed the shit back to the car because the registration was bad.
Okay, I think I remember that. Yeah,
It
so
was me, Mouse, and like 2 chicks in the back seat. And the windows were so dark he couldn't see the people in the back seat. He got a little nervous.
what had happened was, right? I was driving along, and I think it was the same damn. It was the bump over there by the post office. Where you go off the post office up Old Liberty Road. I hit that bump. I heard something start dragging and scraping. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, the muffler started dragging. So I got up underneath there, fucking put a hanger on it, so it was good for a while. And all of a sudden, just the whole like ass end of the exhaust system just rusted off and fell off. So that thing was loud. So yeah, and then
shit, dude, that's not as bad as my '89 Acura Integra.
I did something where I pulled the fuse out of something, and it, like, stopped my brake lights from working, but my regular lights worked. So I was on my way to work one day, and there was a sheriff behind me, and I put on my turn signal and shit, and I turned, and he pulled me over. And he's like, you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no. He's like, where you going? I'm like, up top of the hill. My job's up there. He's like, okay, well, you didn't brake. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I almost hit you. You didn't brake. I'm like, well, technically, I didn't brake because I downshifted. Like, I'm the guy that does that. I'll downshift all through the gears. I'll barely fucking touch the brake. And he got me. He's like, oh, you didn't brake. I was like, yeah, what are you talking about? It was downshifted. He looked in, saw it was manual. He's like, tap the brakes for me. I was like, fuck, he got me. Yeah, I got a fix-it ticket for that one. But it ends up getting Bass arrested, though. Interesting.
Yeah. So was cool.
Yeah, in New York State, that shit is called inadequate exhaust. It is a fix-it ticket. And if you don't fix it, it turns into a normal ticket, and it turns into a fine. They give you, depending on what it is, they give you like 72 hours to fix that shit.
That's not as bad as the first day the first full day I had my '89 Acura. Paid $400 for the car. The outside was shit. The front bumper was leaning to the left. The back bumper was leaning to the right, so it kind of evened itself off if you could picture it. Interior was clean though. So I pull up. I get out of work. Had my dad pick up the car and freaking drop it off to me at work. Get in the car. All my friends, Truth and my boy Muda and a couple other people I know, they're sitting at Wendy's. Now this Wendy's has maybe a 10-foot incline. It's not 10. I don't want to say 10 feet. It's a little incline that's about 10 feet long.
Hand signals.
First time driving 5-speed. Instead of dropping it down from third to second, I threw that bitch from fourth. I stalled right there in front of Wendy's. They're laughing their balls off at me. So my boy Moo was like, yo, let me drive your car back to the house. All right, we're going to take the back road. We get to the beer store. We get by where the beer store is. We start going down the back road. We hit a bump. And I hear something. I'm like, what the hell was that? I'm looking in the rearview. My exhaust falls off from the middle of the car all the way back in the middle of the road. I'm like, yo, bro, we got to go back and get that. We can't just leave that in the middle of the road like that. But you know what? I paid $400 for that car, and I got my $400 worth out of that shit. It had a sunroof, automatic windows. It was a gold color with, what was it, black and white interior.
Oh yeah, I definitely got my money's worth out of that Honda. Well, I got more than my money's worth out of that damn Honda. Don't go chasing lights, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't do it. But that's if your exhaust is too loud, they'll pull you over and they'll look at it
to see if you even have something coming out the back of your car.
Like, and then if you don't, it's called inadequate exhaust. Yep.
Or if you have one of those bomb mufflers on there where it makes like you can hear the shit. You're in second gear and it sounds like you're high revving in fifth gear, like those bomb exhausts. They'll pull you over for that shit too.
Yeah. But generally, other than that, they really, unless you're doing stupid shit, they don't really mess with you. Like those cannonball guys, they fuck with them all the time because
those guys do nothing but the speed limit 75 and they're doing 150.
150. No, speed limit top speed limit in New York is 65. I think.
No, they're trying to bump that up to 70 now.
I think when you get closer up towards Niagara, it might hit like 70, maybe. But it's normally like 65. And yeah, those cannonball guys, I would love to do that shit. That cannonball run, that shit would be awesome. The one thing that's on my bucket list.
Skydiving.
Fuck no. No.
Listen,
no.
I'm gonna take a poll in the chat right now.
No.
I want to go skydiving at least once.
No.
Who's down to come with me? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to go skydiving at least once in your life.
I don't see the point in jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. If it's on fire or something like that, yeah, okay. You got my support. Let's jump out this shit. But if it's cruising along fine, no. But I was saying, one thing that's on my bucket list is I want to go to Germany and drive a sports car on the Autobahn.
Yeah, that would be pretty
cool.
Do a rally car race or something like that.
Some fun like that. You get like a bunch of friends over there. You go rent out some a couple of. You ain't even gotta do that. You go rent out like some fast BMWs or something like that.
We got the Monticello. We got the Monticello Motor Club over here, bro. Like you can go there and rent a car, and they'll take you on a track and let you drive.
But you can go to Vegas and do that yourself too. I'd rather go to Vegas and do it.
Touche.
But yeah, you go over there. You go over to Germany, rent out some exotics or something like that for a day. You can just blast up and down the damn Autobahn. Yeah. I'd stay away from that Nürburgring.
I will go to the Nürburgring. Absolutely.
No. Not no rented car.
No, not no rented car, but
you're
with the Autobahn, you got to take into conception if you're doing 150 miles an hour, you're gonna have semi trucks and people driving like idiots around there. So you got to be on your P's and Q's.
But you're really gonna go to attempt to do 150 miles an hour around the Autobahn when you've never been around that shit?
If I can, absolutely.
No. Like if that's the case, then we'll just do a trip to Vegas and go to the Vegas International Speedway where you can rent out a supercar or something like that and do laps around a professional racetrack. I think you can go 5 laps in a GTR for like $250. Yeah. Like GTRs, Porsches, Corvettes, a few different ones. Which it pisses me off because we had a
rally racing is the shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like. What are you talking about? I love rally. What are you talking about? I watch rally.
Those men have balls of steel.
I watch rally cars.
Even MotoGP is pretty good.
I watch rally cars, and I watch touring cars, but I watch the different levels of touring cars. Like I watch the Corvettes, the Aston Martins, and the such and ones like that. But then I also watch the race series where they're running BMWs and everything like that. And then I also watch the series where they run like Honda Civics and Acura RSXs and stuff like that. I watch all of that kind of touring car racing.
Drifting stuff is pretty badass too.
I can't really say I've watched drifting videos.
Dude, you got to check it out, man. Just take if you got like 30, 35 minutes, you'll find some. I mean, like these guys are racing like NASCAR, but they're bumper to bumper drifting in turns and stuff like that. The shit is crazy.
Nah, man. The best videos you'll come across regarding cars and driving fast is those getaway videos, like Getaway in Stockholm or something like that, where they were driving like the fucking a souped up Porsche 911, and they got the camera in front, camera in the back. They got a dude following each. It's like two dudes following each other fast through the city. You ever see those shits?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those are pretty good.
Those are old videos too. Those came out like
Mhm.
2008, 2009. I remember seeing those back then.
Or you can go and find the it's like videos from like Tokyo and stuff. It's these drift cars. It's like guys driving their everyday cars or everyday drifters, because they use those for like daily drivers over there. And it's just like 6 or 7 cars. It's like 8 or 9 videos of these guys, 6, 7 cars, and they're just fucking drifting around the city.
Or going down the mountain.
No, the ones I've seen, they're just drifting around the city.
I've seen some where they're going down the mountain, like what's that one old anime show?
Initial D.
Yes, Initial D. They're doing that kind of stuff, but they're like 4 or 5 cars deep.
Yeah. Like that drifting, when drifting is done right, it's such like it's damn near an art form.
Oh yeah, because there's a big difference between drifting and power sliding.
Yeah, the shit they do over here, that's power sliding. That's not drifting. What they do over in Japan, that's drifting. Like, these guys can go around the sharpest corner, and there will be an inch of space between their cars when they're going through this corner.
Yep, and they'll kick that bitch out and stay right in formation.
Yep. And they won't touch each other, and then they'll right in tandem. One will drop back, they'll swap around, and then boom, right there again, right down another turn. Sit and watch a few of those videos of those guys out in Tokyo. That shit is an art form out there.
Be right back.
Yep. Like, I would definitely go to Tokyo. Tokyo would be fun. FYI, they have some of the weirdest vending machines you can over there. I'm not going to say it on air what kind of vending machines they have in there, but if you go and type in Tokyo, Japan vending machines, you'll be surprised. But no, yeah, like I watch all that. I watched racing. So switching up topics. That video I posted like last week or so with the guy who burst in the door with the snowstorm and everything like that, that's from the movie Hateful Eight. I never really sat down and watched it until today. Damn, that's a good movie. That is a good movie. Wow. What, 2 hours and 47 minutes? Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It was a lot gorier than I thought it was going to be. Like, at one point, it's just like, holy shit, what? Wow. But yeah, I definitely a great movie. I don't know why I didn't watch that before.
Wait, you're talking about the Hateful Eight now? Wasn't even here when you started?
Well, all I said was it was a good movie. That's all I said. Don't get all uppity on me.
I told you to watch that shit. It's a great movie.
It is.
If you're a Quentin Tarantino fan and you've never seen that movie, you need to watch that movie. Like, it's very, very good.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Plus, it's a stellar cast in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Russell, Samuel Jackson, Michael Madsen, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Channing Tatum,
Tim Roth. Yeah, like that. No, yeah, that was a really good movie. Walter Goggins, he's a fucking trip in that movie. The sheriff. Yeah. We got blues and stuff. See, I don't. I want to get I would like to get a quad, but there's nowhere.
Four-wheeler?
Yeah, motherfuckers be riding them around in wintertime around here. Everybody be riding their shit around the street. So
Listen, man, you know how my job is stationed. I can see the main road right there. So there's a Monticello PD sitting right there. And dude, some dude blew it up just during that snowstorm. Some dude blew it up the road going towards Sleepy Hollow right in front of my job. Dude, I mean, he had that shit full throttle, and the cop just looked at him and just let him go.
what's the point? Because by the time he hopped on him, he would fucking just dip off to a different dip off down the side street, and he wouldn't catch him anyway. See, in my town, the cops are generally pretty cool. Like, you can get away if you're not like fucking causing property damage and really fucking with people. Like if you're just riding a quad or a dirt bike on the street, they'll leave you alone.
I don't know. Look at the idiots that were driving their damn lawnmowers in the middle of the road all summer. You know how many accidents they caused?
So, you know that turn by TD Bank to get on Broadway, right?
Yeah. Like you're coming from your house?
Yeah, you know that shit's only supposed to be a left-hand turn?
No, it's supposed to be only right hand.
No, yeah, right-hand turn.
I know.
Now, everybody, like I said, I can be super fucking petty. I would be that cop that would sit somewhere in that little spot, in that little area, and I would bag every person that made a left-hand turn coming out of there. And I would stop them and be like,
yeah, because you're basically going to, like, shit is crazy.
Like, cause you pull up to the shit, and there's a big fucking sign across, there's a big sign with an arrow
20 yards away.
So I'd be that guy. I'd be like, yo, you know why I pulled you over? No, officer, why? Yeah, you see that big ass sign right there across the street telling you not to pull down this way? All right, here you go. Here's your ticket. I'd be that. I'd be the guy. Like, I wouldn't fuck with people. I would fuck with people for like for stupid traffic offenses that they commit. I'd be that guy. Like, come on, dude. But yeah, I'd be an asshole. I wouldn't be the asshole guy, but people would know. Oh fuck, watch this on do this. You better fucking drive right. I'm gonna give you a ticket.
I'm telling you, man, those guys on the lawnmowers, man, they caused so many accidents this past summer. Because you know that's when we get our summer visitors, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And majority of them can't drive anyway.
No comment.
Are you really eating Chinese food on the air?
So I'm also drinking on air too.
It better be lo mein.
Chicken lo mein, no vegetables. Yep. You can't be in.
And fuck, what was it?
What?
Oh, hold on, time out. Something I just remembered. Did you know that they're trying to bring The Rock into the MCU now?
As who?
They're trying to figure that out. They're thinking Hyperion.
I don't know, man, because he's becoming a bit of a fucking polarizing person now. Like, it seems like he's becoming hard to deal with. Like, his head is big.
He's in talks to bring him into the MCU. Because everybody that was in DC before James Gunn took over is basically abandoning ship. And Henry Cavill might actually get the James Bond role now that he's not doing Superman since he's been fired from it.
So are they going to keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman or what?
That I haven't seen anything about. because they changed Jason Momoa. They made him Lobos. So
Not for
after
nothing.
Aquaman, he's gonna be
Not for
Lobo.
nothing. Wonder Woman 84 was kind of trash.
Well, all that
Yeah.
early DC
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that was bad. Other than
Yeah.
like Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. Like
Yeah,
most of that shit
yeah,
was
he is
bad.
little cut. The Rock's getting uppity. His head is big as fuck.
Dude, he's one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. And he plays the same. Don't get me wrong. I grew up watching The Rock on WWE and all that shit. But
yeah.
in Hollywood, he plays the same role in every part.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! The Rock was my favorite. The Rock is my favorite wrestler of all time. But not for them. Like,
You know, when you get
it's just-
typecasted, he's just a higher level typecast. That's all he is.
it's just
No substance. If don't get me wrong, if you've seen Black Adam was a great movie, but The Rock was so bland in it.
John Cena definitely has better acting chops than The Rock.
You think so?
Did you watch Peacemaker?
No, I haven't seen Peacemaker.
What?
No, I
Are
haven't
you
seen Peacemaker.
Yo, everybody, you need to go watch Peacemaker with John Cena. It's his character from the Suicide Squad movie.
I've seen the Suicide Squad movie, but I didn't see Peacemaker.
Peacemaker is funny as shit. And it's got like the best intro I've ever seen for a TV show. It's John Cena doing like a dance to his shit. It's funny as hell.
Oh man. Oh. Hold on. Did I post it to my news feed or did I post it in the group? But you remember how we were talking about they need to do a Predator in feudal Japan?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That shit is in the works.
Well, a lot of people were saying that they should do that shit.
No, no. I seen something the other day. They said it's official that a Predator in feudal Japan is in the works.
Good.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
because they've done so many Predator movies now, like where it's in current times. I think it would be a breath of fresh air to take Predator through different timelines. Like you've got them with the Native Americans, you're gonna have them feudal Japan. You can have them do it.
Yeah, because if you go to the original, if you go to the Alien vs Predator in those pyramids under Antarctica, that means they've been here for a long time. So they've been here to see all these different times going on in history.
Like you could have them during
the Civil War,
the Crusades, World War I, World War II,
Vietnam.
Yep, Vietnam. There's so many different time periods that you can place the Predator in, like during wars and shit. Like, wouldn't it be interesting to see Predator take on Spartans?
That would be.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think of that one? Yeah.
Predator versus 300.
Predator taking on a group of Spartans. Yeah.
Or even Predator during the Pirate Age.
I could see that. But definitely the Spartans.
Or the time of Caesar when they fed people to the lions.
Yeah. See, Hollywood, don't go copyright my motherfucking idea. But yeah, I like that one.
No, Roth, I'm with you. They should do the story of Old Man Dutch.
They could. It'd be pretty interesting.
The story of Old Man Dutch. If they do it right, that should be epic.
Get into what he's been doing since the 80s and shit, since after he met the Predator for the first time.
Mm-hmm. How he's been tracking them down and all this stuff. But miss me when they said that he spliced Predator DNA into himself. But Other than
That's
that,
what
it's a
I
great
was just gonna.
storyline.
I was just gonna say. Didn't they say he has predator DNA spliced into himself to make him stronger and faster?
Mm-hmm. And not age as fast, dude. And you know what? I was just watching the video. You know who might be able to play a good Superman? He's roughly still new, but he's almost established, or somebody in the MCU. Clint Eastwood's son. I can't think of his first name right now, but he's the guy that took Paul Walker's spot in that one Fast and Furious. He was driving like the WRX.
Well,
I can't think of his name right now.
I saw you know that guy Boss Logic.
Okay.
He did. I remember this. He did a rendering of that Eastwood guy as Wolverine, and it looked pretty good. Because now remember, according to the comic books, Wolverine's short. Wolverine's not over 6 foot. So, I think when the MCU just really does,
Yeah, but
like,
you know what?
recast Wolverine,
They
they
just came out.
I think they're gonna they need to go with the comic book.
But you know what? It just came out. I just read it today that Hugh Jackman signed on for a 2-movie deal with the MCU.
Okay, but yeah, they just introduced the multiverse.
True.
You know what I mean? So there's plenty of opportunity to do that. But I think they need to go.
The kid Edgerton from
Yeah, they need to really follow the comic book in regards to. Don't get me wrong, I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but I think when they introduce Wolverine into the MCU, like the official X-Men Wolverine, not just Hugh Jackman's character, I think they're gonna try. I think they should try to stay closer to the portrayal of the comic books. Having these fucking short, stocky, hairy, aggressive little motherfucker.
Yeah, I think that's what James Gunn's gonna try to do with the DC universe.
Well,
Which, if he does it right, it can be good. Because I was listening to something the other day. In early 2023, other than the movies that are scheduled to come out now, they're going to be releasing what they're going to be coming out with in like the next 4 or 5 years. They already got the slate. You just got to get it done. So,
yeah, I think they are going to give,
and they're going to more of the obscure characters in the DC universe, like not the main people.
I think they are trying to give X-23 a like our own movie or series. Robert Downey Jr. just signed back up to the MCU. He's going to be in
Battle Wars.
He's going to be in, and he's going to make a cameo in one of those shits, and he's going to be in another one. He's going to be in at least 2 more movies.
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Which, no. Robert Downey Jr. was a perfect casting for Tony Stark. It was.
Yeah. I still love him in Tropic Thunder. I actually watched that shit the other day. That shit is hilarious. What was it? There was.
So.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Hold on. You know they're supposed to be coming out with the new Blade movie.
Yeah.
Dude, they're on their 3rd director for that already.
Please don't let that get into development hell. But Shell, in regards to that, what you sent me the other day about the about that individual, if you go look it up, there's a bunch of videos of these people being thrown into SUVs, being handed, well, like, you know, when you're like, when you're trying to get somebody to move the fuck along, you grab 'em by the back of their arm, you grab 'em by the meat of their arm. There's a few videos going around like that where where these folks are being grabbed up by the back of their arms like that and thrown in the back of a SUV, surrounded by people in black suits. Yeah, manhandled. Yep, pretty much, manhandled into the back of an SUV.
So,
but there are a few videos floating around where you can see that, plainly see that shit happening in these.
Well,
I'm not gonna say, but you know, shit, Shell, you know what I'm talking about.
And you know what I also just came across is that, dude, they already casted Mr. Wonder Man.
With who?
Wonder Man is gonna be, I think, Disney Plus series. Wonder Man is gonna be acted by I can't remember his name. The guy from Aquaman, like the main protagonist from Aquaman, who had like the ant outfit.
The black dude?
Yeah, he's gonna be playing Miss Wonder Man. I seen this shit. I'm like, really? Okay, all right.
That kind of doesn't make sense.
No, but they are coming out with a Wonder Man stuff. Some Wonder Man stuff. And they already cast it. I think it's going to be, I think it said a Disney Plus series.
That doesn't make... Yeah, see, man, I need to be a damn casting director, dude.
Dude, I would take Cavill as Wonder Man.
Who?
Wonder Man. Cavill? Henry Cavill? Cavill?
Yeah,
Cavill?
that's more believable than the dude from fucking Aquaman.
Like, this shit is crazy.
But even so, Wonder Man isn't a big enough character to warrant an actor like Henry Cavill. It's just not. Hey, what's up, Larry and Candace?
I guess so.
Yeah, Ralph, the guy who played Black Manta. Like, that shit doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like I said, I need Hollywood come. Well, I don't want. Let me backtrack.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I don't want to be part of Hollywood. I would love to be a casting director. Love it. Why not? Didn't I tell you? Oh, bastard! I know you posted it. Didn't I say that they should bring back Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor?
Yep. Because that's the way James Gunn wants to do. He wants to do a young Superman movie. And the people that did that series on WB are ecstatic about it.
So I called that. I was like, they need to bring back Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor.
Who are they going to get to play young Superman? That's the question.
Well, you can bring in a newer actor. Yeah, bring in a fresh face. Maybe somebody hasn't done. Maybe somebody who's maybe done like one or two movies or so. Maybe like a TV series or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, definitely, Ralph. I'm waiting on. I can't wait for Mandalorian season 3 to come out.
You know what? That would be the perfect role for Clint Eastwood's son.
What?
The one we were just talking about.
And I Warner Brothers, DC, whoever's listening, please, please, please give us Johnny Depp as the Riddler. I want to see it. I want to see it. That's a good. Does he? See, I asked this question a couple weeks ago. I was like, so who's older? Now, I know technically Superman's older because of the whole cryostasis and shit like that, but I'm excluding that because in cryostasis, you really don't age. You know what I mean? Your cells are frozen. So,
Who's older?
That-
Was it him and Captain America?
no, it was him and Batman.
It was him and Batman.
And I think the answer that it gave me is Superman, but I'm not going by the old, like it took however many light years to get here or whatever like that, because he was in cryostasis. That account. I'm talking about when he was like out walking about.
They might be around the same age.
I would think so, right? Maybe Bats might be. No, I would think Superman might be a little older.
I'm leaning towards Superman being older, but maybe not. If you're going along the terms that you're talking, I'm thinking Superman would be older, but not much older. Maybe 10 years max.
See, I don't even know
But
about
he-
10. I don't even know about 10
But
years.
the crazy part is, even if he wasn't in cryostasis, he still ages differently than that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he might have, like,
he's like fucking reverse.
his one birth year might have been 10 to Bats.
Yeah, he might be like some reverse double dog years shit.
Yeah.
Yukon said Superman is older. Yep. Now that's I'm not taking into account the no flying to Earth because he was in cryostasis. The cells were frozen, so it doesn't. That I'm taking that out. But year age wise, who is I think it's Superman. I really do. All yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just hoping that James Gunn puts the DCU into the right direction.
Well,
Because man, they've been struggling.
Zach
And
Levi.
it's sad to see because I love DC characters. Like,
Zach Levi, the guy who plays Shazam, he's all for it. He's like, yo, he's trying to open this up. He's trying to bring in some MCU people. And he's like, it's not stupid what he's doing. It's really not.
hopefully he can right the ship, and then you won't tell if the ship has been righted until about 3 or 4 years down the line, because usually only takes about 6 months to shoot a movie. Then you got the whole editing and stuff like that. They're a lot better than what they used to be in the older days, quote unquote.
Yeah. Yo, give me 2 seconds. I got to see if this print should be done by now. I got to look at it real quick.
Hopefully he takes them in the right direction. But you never know, man. I would like to see Red Hood in the movie. I would like to see Deathstroke in the movie. I would like to see I would like to see another Swamp Thing movie. Yep. Yeah, Swamp Thing movie. They came up with that And that horseshit TV show they came out with. But see, the problem is with both genres is that their TV series, like straight to like streaming, are for the most part not good. That's the problem with those. Movies, blockbusters, but when you put that shit on like streaming or anything like that, it doesn't get the ratings that it should get because they're messing it up. I want to see what Loki 2 is going to be about. Loki season 2. Then we got the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I don't even remember if they're going to renew that. So,
Yo.
all right. So, what I was saying is that both genres, DC and MCU, their movies are great. Their TV series are bad.
No. The MCU shows are actually pretty good. Pretty good. They set up the movies. The DC shows are the ones that are kind of shitty.
Well, if you see with the MCU, if you're not paying attention to the shows, you don't know what the hell is going to happen in the movie.
Well, that's true.
Because they're setting up Loki, whatever, right? But I haven't watched a single Loki episode. So when Loki comes back into the movies, I have no idea what the hell is going on because they're setting up so much other shit. If I'm not mistaken, in the Loki season 1, they introduced Kang.
Yes, they did. Kang's
Didn't know that.
Kang's supposed to be one of the next big bads for the MCU.
No, he is the next big bad.
Oh, he is? Kang the Destroyer?
Yeah. There's going to be a whole Kang series. Starting with Ant-Man.
Interesting. Mask is done.
Oh,
Let me turn on this white light.
like there's so many areas, there's so many ways they could go with this stuff. It's ridiculous.
Probably definitely could have scaled this a little bit more.
Oh, there you go. In the height of what we were just now getting out of, you could have used that. You put some filters behind it, you'd have been good to go. Oh, you don't have a mask on. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that came out pretty clean.
Interesting. This one I could probably give the kids because it's a little snug on my face. But no, this one's gonna. I'm gonna use this as a. What just got caught? Where am I caught? Where am I hanging out? Yeah. Working on my sanding and my painting on this one. Why not? Came out all right. Alright. So what are you guys getting into tonight besides listening to this bullshit? You guys can't be just sitting at home with nothing to do like us. That's just boring.
Yep, just like my last 8 New Year's. So whatever. I just do Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Dude, you sound like a popular person tonight, dude.
For me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Go red. We gonna go red.
Just because my phone is going off doesn't mean anything.
Sure it does. It means you're popular. Oh, what's up, Illuminati? You at work?
Those are my notifications for all the YouTube channels I'm subscribed to going off right now. That's what that is.
Oh, everybody's live or doing live.
Either that or dropping something. But that's all right. Fuck, man, I got it.
What?
I gotta go put miles on this car tomorrow.
Miles on the car?
Yeah.
Oh. For the inspection?
Unless you want to do it for me, I'll pay you for it.
No. It's my day off tomorrow.
You drive down the middle of town.
It's my
Drive
day.
down the middle of town. Turn around, come back, go to Liberty, come back, go to Rock Hill, come back. Good to go.
Fuck out of here. It's my day off tomorrow. I am
So
not.
I know it'll only take you 2 hours. You want to make $140 for 2 hours worth of work? Tell me that doesn't sound good.
I'm not doing shit tomorrow. At all.
You don't want to make $70 an hour driving.
Why don't you do it? You're off tomorrow.
'Cause I don't feel like doing it. I'm watching football all day.
No, sorry, I can't help you. Sorry, I cannot help you with your task.
Dude, I'm so glad I got that damn part done for the car. Like, I mean, like when he took that shit apart and I was looking at it, like that shit looked horrific. Like bad.
Well, now you know you just can't do one side. You got to do both sides now.
I know, but to pass inspections, just one side's getting done right now. They didn't say anything about the other side. They said something about that side. So that side got done, and in about a month or two, I'll do the other side. I'm gonna bring it to their asses like, yo, put it up on the left. Just got everything changed. They're like, oh, well, like, no. That's not what you told me the last time I was here. Get the shit done, bro.
Oh, you gonna start being aggressive over there? What the fuck?
That's horse shit.
Well,
Because the dude told me it was just a ball bearing. What he wrote on the piece of paper was totally. It didn't say anything about not a ball bearing, a ball joint. Didn't say anything on the paper about a ball joint, bro. It said like connection to the chassis and all this shit, so it was a control arm. Like, all right, you sons of bitches, you was gonna try to get me $142 for the ball joint that I paid $32 for. Then I'll listen. I basically got the control arm for free. I'm not gonna. I got that on the. I got that on the arm. You know what I'm saying? And I know they would have tried to charge me $300 for that shit.
Yeah.
So I gave you to do 140 plus 30 plus 35 plus another 45. So around $210. I got it done. Took it to these fuckers, dude. My bill would have been $800 plus, easy.
At least.
Easy. Well, you got brakes, but they're not that good. Whatever. I'm like, dude, you guys are just trying to. I'm not stupid, bro. Those brakes aren't even a year old. Those brake pads, it's not like I drive anywhere.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
dude, I'm telling you, I'm so tempted to go curse this guy on Monday morning. Like, yo. And you know what? I couldn't even get the inspection done, but the fucker still charged me the $21 for the inspection. Now, to go get it re-inspected, he's gonna want to charge me another $11. So that's $32 for a damn inspection. Are you serious, bro?
Highway robbery. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Probably not to the spring. Well, I don't know. I gotta talk to my old coworker because they got a whole bunch of property down there. I just want to make sure that nobody's gonna be down there and we could basically go shoot.
I'll get a crossbow. Get a crossbow. It's $30 in North Carolina for an inspection?
No.
Damn.
It's 21 in New York.
Like if you have a finance car down there, do you have to do like a photo inspection for say like your car insurance and shit? Because we got in New York State, to insure your financed car, you have to go get a photographic inspection, which is they just take a bunch of pictures of your car and shit, make sure there's nothing significantly wrong with it.
Well, the Impala is financed, so I didn't have to do none of that bullshit.
Well, to each their own.
Tell you what, I definitely needed alignment though. Like, he's like, well, it's gonna chew up your tires. I'm like, bro, I got snow tires on the front. I'm not worried about that shit chewing up my snow tires right now because they're gonna come off in the spring anyway.
Yep. No inspection in Florida anymore.
What?
What?
You don't have to get your car inspected in Florida no more. So you could basically be driving around in an absolute shit box.
I think Florida, you barely have to have fucking insurance on your car too. One of these states, you don't have to have insurance on your car. You're right, Dave. I like that. Joe Pesci was a great character in that movie. They fuck you with the drive-thru and they fuck you with the phones.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I priced the shit out, it said $32.96. He called me up and said $142. I almost cursed him out on the phone.
Was that just for the part, or was that for labor?
That was just for the ball joint. That's not for the labor or any of that other shit. It was just for the ball joint. $142. I paid less to have the guy put on the control arm, the tie rod, and the ball joint than he would have charged me for that one part.
Carolina for a bit.
It's like freaking when I took the car back to 7X and it was like, well, we could weld the rim for you. It'd be like $250. I'm like, bro, I could go buy a new rim for the damn car for $200. Give me my money back.
You see how far I'm leaning back in the chair? I can't have nothing. Because I broke my goddamn chair too. Yeah, my cousin Vinny. I love that movie, Vinny, my cousin Vinny. The funniest scene in that shit is where they're sleeping and the owl starts hooting and he wakes up. What the fuck was that? And he walks outside with the hand cannon. He's like, pow, 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 pow. That shit funny as hell. Arm hurts.
Like I'm still tripping about how much this guy was going to try to charge me, and that was just he was just saying. I know he's seen the freaking control arm was broken and all that shit, and he was just telling me about the ball joint. Like as soon as they would have got shit in the shop, they would, well, we need to do this, and that, and this and that, and you need this part. I'm like, that's how they get people.
Florida does require insurance. Mississippi neither. You have insurance but no inspection.
That's bullshit. So you could be driving around with an absolute shit box. As long as you got some form of insurance on it, you could put that shit on the road. That's crazy. That's dangerous. Not gonna lie.
Alright. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to get a cushion or something for this damn chair. My butt cheeks are going numb. My kids ruined my chair.
You need to get a new chair. I need to get one for myself. Alright, so what time is it? 40. Well, if you're on the East Coast, 45 minutes till midnight. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys drinking on? What are you guys? Shit, are you fist fighting your cousins? I don't know. Eating wings? Anybody ready for bed before the ball drops? Probably not. That's crazy. And like that's tough. $30 for an inspection. Like what I'm trying to do, I know I have to put miles on the car. Like everything is done on the shit. But you know when you get something done or you reset the battery or whatever, you got to drive it a certain amount of miles before you can get inspected so it runs through the system. So I got to put the miles on the car. So hopefully, well, I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. I might put a whole bunch of back road miles on it tomorrow.
Woke up. What part of New York you in, dude?
I don't think...
He said he's leaving New York.
Oh, he is leaving New York. Frankie Too Sweet basket Florida tags. You got to have some kind of address down there, like a P.O. box or some shit. It would be easier probably to get PA tags than it would be Florida tags. It was $138 for taxes on top of the inspection. I didn't pay $35 for the registration.
PA tags, you just drive over the border to PA.
Oh, he's up near Binghamton. Hey, curious. Shit, I ain't got. No, I want to go shoot tomorrow, man.
Where?
I don't know.
See, this is something you gotta, like you told me before, this is something you gotta work out ahead of time.
Yeah, I know.
Shit. You can't say you could use his address for a small price.
Man, New York State and their bullshit. It's ridiculous. And like the crazy part is about the whole assessment for the car was like the dude didn't even write it up. Like he didn't even type it up right on the paper. He said that it was the left front. It was the right front.
Yeah, we got a parallel park here in New York.
Well, for a driver test, absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless it's snowing outside, then you don't have to do it. Like if there's like snowbanks, that's the only time you can get away without doing it. Well, other than that, yeah, you're parallel parking.
The Bass failed his first try.
Absolutely. That's because some asshole tried to beat the light. Like that's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fucking drive 2.5 hours up north to Deposit. Dave Wilka, you probably know where Deposit is. I had to drive all the way up there to freaking take my damn road test. It was like 98 degrees out that day too. Sitting in the back seat of a fucking leather seated car, sweating my balls off.
Yeah, that was like what was that? 1980 something Oldsmobile or some shit like that.
No, man, that was Dad's Ultima. That was when he got the Ultima.
Oh, okay.
Some idiot wants to beat the light. Really?
Not me, homie. I passed my first try.
Listen, most of those fuckers don't want to be there anyway, so.
It's just talent, man. It's just talent.
Nah. Talent has nothing to do with it. Like I said before, most of those fuckers don't want to be there anyway.
Oh, that's at the DMV.
Yeah, don't get me started on those. That's a whole nother. Like, damn, who is the chick in the front desk that greets everybody with the attitude every day? Like, you hate your job.
The Spanish one?
Yes.
You know who that is, right?
I know faces, not names.
That's Jose's mom.
Jose who?
Dodge Neon Jose.
Really?
Yeah, that's his mom.
Every time she's got nothing but an attitude. It's like really, if you hate your job that much, just quit.
Yeah, I always say if you don't like fucking talking to people, don't get a fucking customer service job. Like, yeah.
What's going on, Volt?
Hey, yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Yeah, chilling.
Not much. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year to you and everybody else. I can't see chat the way I got this. I'm gonna have to do the show where we draw the names Monday night because me and Kat are sitting in Chattanooga. Guess whose house we just left?
Oh yeah,
Miss Carol and Caesar.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, we were out there visiting with them. We come up here and looked at some stuff that Miss Carol had going on her property, and I figured this is the last long weekend Kat's going to have off for a while, and I brought her over to Chattanooga, and we're spending New Year's night here in Chattanooga.
Nice. Have fun.
But did you get that? What I sent you earlier?
Yes, it did.
All right. Like I said, it's Monday night. I'm going to that. I hope that's all right with everybody. I got my bag with my computer, and I'm going to tell you what my stupid ass did. I forgot to put the fucking computer in there. I got everything but the fucking computer. I left the computer sitting on the fucking coffee table.
Yeah, I do that shit all the time.
So Monday night we're gonna do the drawing.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely. I'm all. Mind if I hop in the stream? I'm off on Monday.
Oh hell no. We made almost enough to cover the price of the shirts, and I'll make up, I guess, the other. If I tell y'all what, if you don't care, since it's going to be Monday night before we do the drawing, if somebody else wants to buy tickets up until Monday morning, they're more than welcome to do it. So we can try to get the shirts finished up.
Yeah, I'm make these shirts look pretty sick.
Yeah, because see, this is the thing, y'all. I haven't even seen the logo. I don't know what they look like or nothing else. This is all truth.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'll do that if that's all right with you. I'll just if somebody wants to buy tickets, they can buy tickets all the way up to Monday morning. And like we don't like very much having the church paid for.
Illumina asked, how much is it to make up the rest?
What is it? $41? Ain't that what it is, Truth? I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, $41, and that'll make up the like I said. And then Monday night we're gonna do the drawing.
So what do you guys got planned out there in Chattanooga for New Year's? What do you guys plan on doing?
We've been watching fireworks most of the evening, and like I said, they've been shooting fireworks off over here like crazy. And then here in just a little bit, we're fixing to head over to Ruby Falls Cave, and they're doing a special thing down in Ruby Falls Cave.
Nice.
So, like I said, Chattanooga's not that far from us. We're on one end of Tennessee, and it's on the other end of Tennessee, straight across. So, like I said, it wasn't that bad.
Yep. Tocat said hi.
All right. She's up there she's upstairs talking to her son right this minute.
Okay.
I'll get off here. I wanted to come in and say that right there to y'all and let everybody know what's going on, because like I said, we were going to do a live stream. I got my bag out a while ago, and we were going to get everything set up, and that's when I realized I didn't have the laptop. And I called Cole to ask him, go in there in the living room and see if the laptop. He goes, yeah, your laptop's been sitting here since y'all left. I thought you was going to take it. I said, I thought I was too. So that was my screw up.
No, yeah, everybody be there. What time Monday night?
I'm gonna do it Monday night, say 7:00 y'all's time, which will be 6:00 my time.
Okay.
That way, I know everybody's gonna be trying to get back to work, or if that works for everybody. If not, we can do it at 8:00 y'all's time, which will be 7:00 my time.
I would say probably 8:00 works better.
Okay, 8:00.
Yeah.
8:00 Monday night. We're gonna do the live drawing.
Yep. It should be fun. Ow.
I'm drinking nasty McDonald's damn coffee because the damn coffee machine up here, I didn't like the way their coffee tastes, and this shit tastes even worse.
McDonald's, everybody's like, yo, you don't like McDonald's coffee? McDonald's coffee tastes like shit.
Yes, it does. I don't care what you put in it.
Like shit.
I got a cooler I carry around to carry my own creamer, because I use Italian sweet cream. That's the only thing I put in my coffee. And even with that, it tastes like shit.
Oh, dude, I stay with K-Cups in my book bag. I got creamer. I got a bag of sugar. Like, I don't go nowhere without my own stuff.
Like I said, I got a cooler that rides around with me, and I got that, and I do have a couple of K-Cups.
You like the Italian sweet cream, huh?
Oh yeah, I've drank that forever and a day. That's all I put in my coffee. I don't put sugar. I don't put nothing else. I just put Italian sweet cream and drink it.
Lately I've been buying the one that it tastes like Snickers.
I've tried that a couple of times. To me, it's too damn sweet.
Don't add sugar.
I don't add no sugar. I don't put no sugar in my coffee.
Either the Snickers one or the vanilla bean.
See, I ain't that fond of vanilla.
See,
Well, check your PayPal.
did you know
All
that?
right.
Did you know that they have a Rice Krispies treat creamer? Like it tastes like Rice Krispie treat.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, they do. And I'm not really a fan, but
Man, you guys are speaking foreign to me. I don't drink coffee, so I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. The creamer's okay. I got you. I'll put those in a cup of tea, but coffee,
no. Yeah, we're just talking about a specific brand named McDonald's that happens to be complete garbage. I
The
think
only drink I
Starbucks
get from
sucks,
McDonald's is orange juice.
I think Starbucks sucks too.
Oh, you're talking blasphemy now. There's going to be a whole lot of pissed off people in the chat.
Starbucks sucks. Starbucks sucks.
I don't like. I ain't that fond of Starbucks either. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah,
Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts need to come out with what they
I
had
like-
a few years
What's
ago.
up,
It
bro?
was the white. Like, I'm a hot cocoa drinker. I love hot cocoa. They had white chocolate hot cocoa.
Hey, the tea.
Oh man. Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, Rogue, I made an adjustment, man. I went back in one of my older streams and clicked on your name and I got you as a mod now. So you should.
Oh,
So you
man,
shouldn't
Thanks,
be-
man. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility, brother. You know what I mean?
Too bad
You are ready, young Jedi.
Let the force.
Oh man. How's everybody
Will
doing? What up, Bob?
Will
What up,
the
Bass?
power
How we doing, fellas?
Let the force guide you, sir.
Hey, did you hear what I said? Truth.
No, you broke up.
I said, check your PayPal. The shirt should be paid for now. Somebody just bought tickets and made up the difference.
And I believe that was Illuminati.
Yep.
Okay. We are A1. We are good to go.
Well, I said Monday night, 8:00. We're gonna be doing the drawing for the shirt.
Remember, you need to send whoever wins. You need to send Vault or myself an email so we know
With
what
the
size.
sizes.
Because I'm not.
If
I
you
don't
win
wanna-
if you win two shirts, you got to send him both the shirt, whichever shirt sizes you want, and your address. If you don't do that, he can't send them to you
yeah, like
because he has not made nothing yet. We were waiting because, like me and him were talking, it don't do no good to make a bunch of larges or extra large, and somebody needs a small or a medium.
yeah. I don't want to make a
That's a waste of material.
small for. I don't have a small for like a 350-pound dude. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and that heat transfer vinyl, it goes quick, man. You gotta save all the pieces. You know what I mean? That's no joke.
I got to get one of y'all to do me a damn license plate tag for Sinister for the
Oh.
front of it.
Well, y'all can 3D print it. I'll maybe by hand and airbrush it.
That would be. You have to run that through Tinkercad, but it can be done. Absolutely.
It don't matter to me. I've been looking for a personalized license plate. I can't find none nowhere.
Wait.
I want a black one that says that's in red that says Sinister.
All right. I'll
Down
send a
there, do
couple
you guys
things
only
over.
have to have one plate or two plates?
One. I'm gonna put it on the front.
Yeah, PA, we only gotta have the back license plate. The front, we can put a vanity one on. The jersey,
Yeah.
you gotta have on both sides.
Yeah, same thing in New York. You gotta have both.
You ain't gotta have but one on the back down here, and then you can put a vanity on the front.
All right, Mr. Bolt, I'll mess around and come up with a couple things. Maybe I can help you out, brother.
All right. Well, y'all, I'm fixing to jump off here. Happy New Year to all y'all.
Yeah, you too. Give Cat and the boys my best, would you?
I will. Well, Cobra didn't want to come with us, so he's at the house. They're doing some kind of gaming session thing. They got some kind of tournament or something going on. I don't know what the hell they got, but he's back at the house, and like I said, we're just on. Like I said, literally Memphis is on one end of the damn state, and straight across is Chattanooga. We would have been here in 3.5 hours, but there was a bad wreck, so we were stuck on the interstate for almost 2 hours. Non-driving fucking people. I'm talking about how do you turn an 18-wheeler over in the middle of the road?
That's by somebody not paying
that
attention.
takes a special kind of fucking dummy right there.
I'm talking about he didn't roll it off the side. He rolled it and skidded it down the middle, probably 50 feet, and then a car ran into the back of it.
Well, I know. I don't know. How does that work? Can't they jackknife or something?
Nah, he probably fell asleep driving.
I don't know how he done it, but he had both lanes blocked, and I guess the car that was following him couldn't get stopped, and they ran smack into the back of the trailer after it hit the ground. And literally, it was laying on its side, truck and trailer, and he's got both lanes covered, but he's in the center of the road. I don't know how he flipped it unless his airbags dumped and flipped him, but the trailer had to drag the truck over because I'm talking about it's laying straight. It ain't jackknifed. It ain't nothing else. It's just laid over. It looked like you took it and went poop and just turned it over. But he covered both lanes, and like I said, then a damn some kind of little SUV. I think it used to be one of those Kias. I don't know, but it was fucked up whenever we passed it.
He said, "I think it used to be one of those kids."
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's 70 mile an hour zone, and you know damn well they're running faster than 70, and they plowed right into the back of the bastard.
Oh, man.
They were diverting people. They were diverting people off and around, but it took almost 2 hours for us to go about 8 miles.
It's a pretty cool skull you got there, Rogue.
I like that. I like that. Well, man, happy New Year to all y'all, and I hope well wishes for all y'all. And y'all remember, don't make a New Year's resolution you can't keep. I've already got mine. Mine's to cause as much chaos, mayhem, and havoc that I can this next year. Yeah.
Right.
Mine's gonna be the same asshole I've been for a long time.
I'm coming down, Bolt. I'm coming down. We're gonna add some of that chaos. It's gonna be fun, man.
Hey, I would look. You wait till you see. I was going to do a video. We went to the shooting range yesterday before we left. Y'all, shit, that damn Ruger carbine, cat's like Annie Oakley with that motherfucker.
Ooh.
Yeah, she likes that. I said, well, there goes my damn new gun.
She found her stroke, man. Now she's gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about she's tearing. Like I said, all you gotta do is call out a damn. We were using number targets. All you gotta do is call a number, and she'll center that. But she'll knock that number out. She's bad, but that's some bitch. But you talking about a straight shooting? You talking about a straight shooting carbine? That's something that shoots like a laser beam at 25 yards. And I've got a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 sitting on top of it. You put the dot there, and she thought she had missed. She goes, I don't understand how I missed. I said, what are you talking about you missed? You centered it. She goes, I can't see it. I said, move the dot. The damn round, she couldn't see the hole in the paper because the dot was covering the hole up. You can literally, if you brace it like shoot it off a wrist, you can put three bullets in a hole and cover it with a nickel.
Yeah.
That sumbitch is accurate. So if somebody's looking for a 9mm carbine, the Ruger PC9, I damn sure suggest you get one because it's bad to the bone.
Nice.
Cool.
We'll holler at y'all later.
All right. See
All
ya.
right, brother. Happy New Year.
All right, bye.
I don't have any New Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
I just got a couple of goals that I'm setting for myself.
Exactly. That's what I do. I got some things that I want to do this year. It's not like I'm not gonna put it on some imaginary list that I'll break later. It's some shit I plan on getting done. That's all. That's how I do.
Like, yeah, Not with the New Year's resolution. No, New Year, new me bullshit. No, I don't really care about it. I don't really care
even
about
though people say that shit all the time, even though you're still gonna be the same piece of shit you was the year before.
Yeah, why are you gonna make a big deal about this list that you ain't gonna do anyway?
Make up a reasonable one. Like, you know what? I'm gonna try my hardest to save more money this year.
Yo, matter of fact, you know
cut out the frivolous stuff, like the buying McDonald's 2 or 3 nights a week and fucking for me a pack of cigarettes every day. Like that should have add up.
That adds up. Yeah, what's a pack up in New York now? $12, $15?
Like $13.50.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's where I'm at. If you go down to Manhattan and try to buy a pack of cigarettes, you might pay like $20.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's a tank of gas, bro.
Yo, how much when you started? How much were they? $5? Like, if you had a $20 bill, that was a pack of smokes of 40. That was food.
I don't know because I didn't start smoking cigarettes until I was fucking in my mid to late 20s.
Yeah, but that was still reasonable $7-8, right?
Asshole.
I wasn't smoking cigarettes when I was 17.
Yeah, she was.
No, I wasn't. I started when I was like 20. I started when I was 20 and I had a blackout moment one night at a diner fucking smoking a cigarette. Then I stopped for a few years and I picked it back up.
Yeah, when I first started smoking, I think a pack of cigarettes was
$8 something a pack?
No. It was cheaper than that, bro. It was like, I want to say it was like $5, then all of a sudden it jumped up to like $6.25.
That was when I was 13 and in the Philadelphia area, Pennsylvania.
I just started smoking until I was
$3.50 when I started.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's like when gas was $1.18.
Mm-hmm.
$5 man, $5 good to have you riding all week, bro. $5. Yo, we going somewhere? Yo, everybody got $1? You got $1? You got $1? $5 have you rolling out?
Yeah. That was enough to get lost. Just keep it moving. Good times. Remember when we used to do that? Go pilot and just go.
Yeah, pile 6 people into an '88 Toyota Corolla and go play basketball. You got $1? You got $1? Yep. And we going to play. 6 people in an '88 Toyota Corolla.
Shit, Shell, you got them Hawaii prices going down there. Fucking Hawaii, a box of Captain Crunch costs you fucking $9. This is before the inflation shit. Back in 2016, a box of Captain Crunch in Hawaii would cost you like $8.50, $9. I could only imagine what it's like now.
It also fluctuates where you're at in the island. If you're around the locals, it's cheaper. Once you get out to the Waikiki and the vacation shit, it's jacked up. It's crazy, man.
Like where we were in Honolulu,
because that's the tourist prices. You're paying tourist prices for that.
Yeah, it was like $9 for like a box of Captain Crunch.
Yeah,
I tell you, it ends up being kind of cheaper just to go out and eat than it does to say buy the food and keep it in your room and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So we would just buy like drinks and stuff like seltzer water, juice, or whatever, and keep that in the room. Then if we want to eat, we just go out and eat because it would end up being cheaper. Fucking $9 for a box of Captain Crunch? I don't fucking think so. Fucking highway robbery.
For a box of cereal that's gonna do nothing but chew up the top of your mouth.
Yeah. What do we got? T-minus what? Like 18 minutes, something like that.
Neck hurts. I need a new chair, Bass. They fucked up my chair, starting to hurt my back.
Start locking your door.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We're talking about New Year's resolutions, right?
Yeah.
And I made one. I made a profound one. I didn't realize at the time. I was probably 15, and being a hard ass doing dumb shit. And then my resolution was, I'm never again am I going to lie, cheat, or steal. And I stuck with it, right? Dude, that changed my life for the better in so many uncountable ways. It's amazing.
Yeah, because you're honest about everything.
That's simple. You
have no choice but to be honest.
Yeah, it was wild. It was one of those things like, how come everybody doesn't know this?
No, one of my best New Year's resolutions was a long time ago. I was a very, very angry person. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to decide to let this anger go. And it felt like a 2,000-pound gorilla was lifted off my shoulders. Now, I really don't give a shit. Like,
That's a good feeling, isn't it? We get that temper night. Not everything just rolls right off.
yeah, it's like, you're not affecting my life. You know what I'm
Watch
saying?
everybody else around you losing their shit, and you just like,
like
uh huh. Okay.
I try to tell people, like, one of my good friends, very angry person. I told him, once you learn how to let that anger and that hate go, you will feel so free. It's ridiculous.
And then it makes you think, like, why? Like, life's so short. Why was I so angry all the goddamn
Yeah.
time? It makes no sense.
All that shit does is take time away from your life. It takes time away from doing
Takes
special
energy,
moments,
times, yeah, it makes you
enjoying stuff,
complicated.
just enjoying the little things, like a bright sunny day out,
Mm-hmm.
a nice cool breeze, just very simple
Absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Just walking around being angry all day, like I mean, like,
I can't hate too because I've been there. I've been there.
yeah, I'm to the point where now you have to, like, really, really do something to piss me off.
You gotta hurt my family or something, and then it's go time. That's different.
Nah, not. Well, yeah, absolutely. That applies. But, like, if you say some, like, real, like, flagrant shit to me, then yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's a
Other
line
than
there.
that,
Fair
it's
enough.
like-
Fair enough.
Other than that, it's like, yo, you know what, bro? Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up. I don't have to deal with you.
And you're still gonna be a miserable prick.
Yeah. I seen this one meme. It said, "Wake up every day and ruin at least one person's day because they probably shouldn't be having a good day that they're having, just because they're an asshole." Like,
One of my favorite sayings, and most people, because they're narcissistic, don't realize that it's actually a jab. It's like, hey man, I really hope you get the day you truly deserve today.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, thanks, man.
because it's an open quote. Like, you can have a shitty day or you can have a good day. It depends on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's a good one. I
just,
like that
just
one.
being angry all the time is just it's just so tiresome.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
No, you won't.
It's just tiresome.
Yeah, I will say I'm very proud of. Like, 'cause I was a kid. I don't know, maybe it's an Irish thing or whatever. I had a terrible temper. It got me in a lot of trouble, and it took me years to work on it and get it to where it's got now. But it really is. It's a really good feeling when not every little thing controls your life. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
yeah, the day that I decided to do that, like, it was. But if you're gonna do something like that, you have to follow through with it.
Yes.
Given in
Absolutely
today's
have to.
society where everybody gets offended about everything and all this other horse shit, just let that shit just melt off your shoulders like snow on a warm day.
I mean, the whole thing's fascinating. This whole everybody grabs onto a cause, and then even if it's a bullshit one or whatever it is, because they don't have any of their own, and it's weird, man. It's weird.
That's what I call a pylon.
And that virtue signaling shit is real. Like, going. I mean, real good people never have to tell you how good they are ever. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's the assholes who have to let you know. Oh wait, I did this for you. I did that for you. Like,
Yeah,
well,
put it all on camera and show the whole
what
world.
happened to all the times I helped you out? I didn't say anything. Like,
It's wild, man.
it's not even. It's not worth that. Life is too short. You're only, well, if you believe in reincarnation,
I figured out
you're
what
only
happened.
here for a short span of time.
When did we get rid of shame? There's no more shame for anything. Like, if you did something stupid, you felt ashamed for it. If you know, there's none left. People get away with all stuff because absolutely.
That's when the internet came into play.
That's terrible.
That would be the internet, this platform that came into play, where you could talk as much trash and say whatever you want to anybody without running the risk of getting punched in the face.
Yeah. I mean, and anonymity. You know what I mean? So you can talk all kinds of shit you would never say to in real life. But now people are doing it in real life, and they got all these like
Because you know why?
microaggressions and but all this other crazy shit. That's so nuts, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Man, are we getting old, man? We just that dude now, like these damn kids today.
Nah, it's this timeout generation, bro. These kids nowadays don't get their ass beat.
Yo, what is scary about timeout? Like
Nothing.
Like
Nothing.
What is gonna make you not want to do that thing again? Timeout? I don't get it. There was things I was petrified to do because I knew I would get my ass whooped. And you know what? I never did those things again.
Or you did it that one time and you learned from it and then you never did it again.
Yeah, I learned it the hard way and I learned my lesson.
Nah, well, that's a whole different subject matter that should be talked on, off the air.
Yeah, you're right. Fair enough. Weird, man. It's weird. And see, but all this stuff I don't usually care about. I was a political person, but now I got this little boy, right? And I gotta teach him how to survive in this world. And I was like, I get it all figured out. So, it's driving me crazy, dude. Yep.
You try to teach them I don't have any kids, I'm sorry, but I might be reaching, but you try to teach them everything that you learned growing up with a little twist of what's going on now so they could comprehend it, if that makes sense.
The way I look at it, right, I can teach him all the old tried and true old school goodness, right? Mm-hmm. And he's gonna get the now experience all by himself. At least I hope.
But with the now stuff, you gotta watch out for that shit.
He's gotta, when he's at my place, we don't do video games or Switch or computer or whatever. We're outside building stuff. We're outside playing. He can do that stuff with his mother's. Not here. We do art projects. Yeah. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's see if I can do this quick.
I see what you're saying, Show. Oh man, I tell you what, the next show we do, we should talk about some of these recent conspiracies. How the Pentagon, quote unquote, lost track of like $2.3 trillion.
And that's just what they could count. There was more missing than that.
2.3 trillion, and that's from last year's budget.
Mm-hmm.
That they were supposed to report on back in November. Yeah, we don't know where $2.3 trillion went, or the new one that they just signed into law. Well, it's not technically signed into law, but just passed, where there's a whole bunch of bullshit. I pay attention to stuff.
I know the government's crooked already. I don't even bother with their conspiracies. No, they've been crooked for years.
As crooked as a letter S. No. Oh.
What's up, Crow Creek? How are you?
Trying to find.
No, Shell sent me something the other day that was very intriguing.
That thing, that Pelosi thing?
Yes.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Now,
interesting stuff.
Now, what I've come across with regarding that type of stuff is a lot of those folks are being grabbed up and thrown in the back of SUVs. It looks all like casual and shit until you zoom in and you see like they've got them by the back of the arm, like forcing them into the back of these fucking truck SUVs and shit, driving them away. I wonder what's really going on.
Yo, and you all catch the Anne Heche thing when they were rolling her out from her house and they were about to put her in the ambulance?
Yeah, and she's fucking sat up. Yeah.
Yo, what is
Same
going on
thing.
there,
Supposedly
dude?
the same thing happened with Michael Jackson back in like when he died back in 2009. They had basically someone that looked like Michael Jackson walking at the back of an ambulance into a building. But I do remember the Anne Heche thing. That was crazy.
I came across this video yesterday. It was you ever heard the term crisis actor?
Yes.
Well, this news anchor was giving an interview, well, talking on their microphone, looking at the camera, and in the background, behind their right shoulder, you could see it looked like there was bodies laid out there in body bags, right? And then one starts moving. The one closest to the news anchor, it starts moving. So, and the dude, like, because the bag like blows off of him, so dude like lifts up, grabs the bag, pulls back over himself, like tries to put the shit back over himself. Somebody walks over towards him, starts like tucking it in.
Oh yeah. Listen, crisis actors, that's where you get like in different news clips about different shit, you'll see the same person in random shit. I remember a few years ago there was this one lady that just kept popping up in different stuff.
No, yeah, Shell, I saw it. Like I said, I've seen videos of some of these folks being sprayed in the back of SUVs. So, do you hear they just grabbed up that Tate dude?
Yep, him and his brother.
They grabbed
I'm
them
not
up.
surprised. It was only a matter of time.
They grabbed
They're
them
gonna
up.
Something.
They grabbed up that Orlando Brown guy.
Oh no, excuse me. They were gonna come up.
They
with
grabbed up
something.
that little crazy ass dude.
They grabbed his ass up too. Yep.
I didn't see that. I knew about the Tate brothers, but I didn't know about him.
No, yeah, they grabbed him up too. What do you think they're gonna do with these guys?
They're talking too much, man. They gotta shut them up. I wouldn't be
Like-
surprised.
Like Tate said,
Tate
he's like, yo, you get 3 strikes. Tate had went on record and said, he's like, yo, you get 3 strikes. He's like, first they try to discredit you, or they try to like shut you up. 2, they arrest you, and then 3,
They
you know
ghost you.
you know what 3 is. So Tate and his
He's at number
brother,
2.
they're at number 2. Orlando Brown.
Yeah, they're
Number
talking
2.
about they were running like some whole kind of sex ring and all this other stuff like that. Like,
Man, those dudes are so high profile. I would love to
Toxic
see how
yeah,
they're gonna
toxic
get away with
masculinity.
like 3. That's not toxic masculinity. That's just a dude.
No,
being a
that's
dude,
what.
not giving a fuck.
No. I'm not saying that, but that's what
Oh, yeah,
they're
I'm sorry. I hate that
classifying it as,
damn
because
buzzword.
he has so many followers who are listening to what he says, and he's throwing a major blip in their game plan.
Yeah, dude
You know,
picks truth. They hate
there's
it.
one lady.
Not a major blip, but
One
he's
lady
throwing a
says-
sizable blip.
There's one lady who did a little bit of research, and she said that adolescent males and young males, like from the ages of like maybe 14 to like 22, 24, they are following Tate more because they see that they're trying to quiet his ass. So that's what they're like. Oh, he must be saying something, right? They're trying to shut him up. So he's getting a lot of followers like that as well.
He's becoming a martyr.
Yeah. Well, he's on strike 2. You know what strike 3 is?
You'll never talk again.
Like I watched one of Bloom getting or Brown getting arrested, and I was reading in some of the comment section and everything like that, and people were like, "Oh, you know where he's gonna end up? He's gonna end up at Clonaid."
Oh yes, what's that? Me and my little boy made that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, that was a good time. He held his own, man.
Nice. So,
That's
like,
the kind of
if
stuff
you
we do. The hell with video games. That's all I'm saying.
if you listen to like the stuff that Brown guy was saying or stuff Tate was saying, after these arrests, if you see that they're not talking the way they used to talk, something was done. They were threatened. Something was fucked with. Something.
Yeah, they got to.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. You go back in history and look at all the people that had an invention or had information and said, "Hey, I'm not going anywhere," and then had a interesting departure from this earth. You know what I mean?
Well, I just posted in the group on Facebook these two MIT scientists who came up with a way to turn seawater into drinkable water with no filters or anything like that. They just run it through like a loader system and it cleans it right up and you can drink it. Let's see how long these guys last.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Because I know desalinization is a thing, but it's not cost effective. It's uses a lot of energy. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So if they got an easier, quicker, cheaper way of doing it, yeah. No, I don't know. They'll be ruffling somebody's feathers. Man. Hey, is it just me or is it 12 a.m. right now?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone. Outstanding.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
Kicking the bass of truth in 2023. Yeah.
He put himself on.
Stay tuned, everybody. The Rogues Gallery is not. It's a cool name. I don't actually know what making it, but it sounds cool.
You know what? This means another year, another dollar.
Yep.
That's all.
I'm just waiting to see what kind of crazy shit happens this year.
If crazy shit does happen, we're not gonna be informed about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not in the cryptid paranormal field.
Hold on, I got people yelling at me. I gotta say Happy New Year real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Damn, you guys left me Dolo on the show. Happy New Year, everyone. Let me bring up this one shit that I found. Bada bang.
Yo, Happy New Year, everybody. It is officially 2023. Let's see. What the hell am I seeing in chat? Bass, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
What the hell is Greg talking about? You said another
BBW. What the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about.
All right, Truth Bass. I love y'all. I got to go call my little boy, though. Happy New Year to everybody, all right?
Yep. Happy New Year, man. Take it easy. What the hell is going on in chat over here?
I don't know. I was looking at my phone.
Yeah, what the hell? Another BBW. Yeah, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a thicker woman.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you're talking about that kind of BBW or some other kind of BBW. You gotta clarify on that, man. There's different angles you can take with that. Big beautiful world. I don't know if that's what you meant.
Yep. It's 2023. 2023 prediction. Art Bell status. Way more weird shit's gonna happen.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Way more weird shit's gonna happen this year. And it's a lot more of it's gonna be caught on camera.
Well, think about it. Everybody and their grandmama right now got a camera.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying. I think there's gonna be a huge increase in paranormal, the woo, cryptid sightings, ghosts, hauntings, just every facet of paranormal activity. I think there's going to be an increase in it.
Okay, I'll go with you on that. And I'll say that people are going to start opening up their eyes to more of what's going on around them.
Oh, damn, Curious, you got to go to work. I hope you're getting paid that holiday pay shit.
Oh, yeah. That's time and a half, right?
Yep, I ain't doing shit tomorrow. Except clean my house and maybe play some Call of Duty. Maybe. I'm getting my ass kicked in that game left and right.
Dude, you gotta just go straight to Shipment. What is this? The Christmas version of Shipment. Dude, I ranked up like 30 levels in like 2.5 days with that shit. But don't get it twisted. Even though you're still playing on Xbox, there's still hackers out there. So, like, I was getting lagged. Like, before I went to work, I was getting lagged out so bad, dude. I was like rolling up on a dude. Pop, 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 pop.
I can.
He ducks out of the shit and fucking turns around and stabs me with a knife. I'm like, really, bro?
No, I didn't say call some booty. What?
What?
No, I did not say that, Girl Creek. I asked what the hell, why BBW and shit was.
Awesome.
You guys are so cool. You guys get so weird in chat, man. No, I did not say call. I did not say call some digital booty. I did not say that.
Oh.
No, yeah. So, yeah. Like I said, I generally think there's going to be an increase in just everything paranormal. And a lot of
somebody's lighting up fireworks.
A lot of people's bullshit's going to get put out there.
Yeah, another thing, I think they're personally going to start cracking down on more people, like more of the outspoken people, like Tate and like there's a whole bunch of people that are talking about this stuff, man. Like the wild shit that goes on in Hollywood and all that stuff. I think they're going to start cracking down on that.
I mean, Hollyweird,
like, going after these people and trying to discredit them and. And more stuff coming out about like clones and.
Well, did you hear? Do you know about the Kevin Hart clone theory?
Yep, 2023 is going to be a sci-fi year. Whether you believe in cryptids, monsters, aliens, anything along those sci-fi terms, it's going to be a big year for that. I'll wrap it under that broad umbrella.
Yeah, just I'm finding that I'm finding that the
Thought that
term
was a shotgun for a second.
I'm finding that the term clone was, well, not finding, but I found that the term clone had came up a lot in the year 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's going to be probably some more information coming out about that. I actually started seeing videos coming out about the real lizards. So now I'm not a numbers guy. Never have been, never will be. But apparently this year is supposed to be significant as in positivity because it adds the numbers add up to 7. I don't know exactly what that like. I don't know the number deals with like that type of stuff, but that's what I've been hearing. So mm, maybe should have start turning the way start going the way it should be on this planet starting this year. Because like I said a couple weeks ago, I genuinely think there's something wrong. Real yeah. I'm gonna dive into it because I went on a whole diatribe about it fucking the last time, but you get what I'm saying. I think a lot more people are gonna. Oh, Illumina, you haven't heard about that shit, dude? All right, so there's the conspiracy theory about Kevin Hart is that he's cloned. Now he jokingly said that he was cloned because like a news anchor had asked him like, yo, how can you be in so many different places at once, blah blah blah, like you're here, you're there, blah. He's like, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a clone, right? So he said it jokingly. Now remember how they work in Hollywood, they tell you that shit, they're joking when they tell you some true shit. Now you fast forward to that car wreck that he had. Go look at the fucking pictures for that car wreck that Kevin Hart had. There's no way he survived. There's no way anybody survived that fucking car wreck. Not happening.
Oh, they were saying the same thing about Dave Chappelle and Eminem.
Yep. They said Eminem, the theory is that Eminem passed away back in like 2008.
From like an overdose or something like that.
From overdose, they took and cloned him, and that's why he can still just so they can make money. That's why you see the dark hair now. The face doesn't really look the same. Like, you know what I mean? The
nose is off, the ears are off.
It doesn't look the same. And they say with these clones, they'll take and clone you, and it looks like the person, but it doesn't. There's little things that aren't right about it, like because for some reason they can't get it exactly right. But yeah, said the same thing about Dave Chappelle too. But yeah, go look up Kevin Hart's wreck. I don't follow his ass either. I don't think he's funny at all. Not even.
No, I don't. No.
I don't like him. I don't think he's funny. But go look up his wreck. Yeah, hold up. See, hold on. Put it on thing. Holy fuck, I'm looking at those pictures. Hell no. See? There's no way. Now, if a clone died in that car, be a different story. Like, yeah. Like, you know, looking at that, there's no way in hell anybody survived that shit.
Even Tracy Morgan's crash was bad.
Yep. No way. Oh yeah, Crow Creek. I saw that shit. I I don't know if it was a real news thing or if it was like a fake news thing. But they say, yeah,
No.
said
Mrs. Michelle Smith posted that in the community, in the Facebook page, and at the end of before they cut it off, they was like, "Yeah, that's model yada yada yada."
Like he had a 6 or 7 digit number attached to him, right?
Yeah, like that's yada yada yada. It was what the. I didn't watch Sydney show. It was
That's
like
a good point.
I think it was like Jake and Drew or something like that, or
that's a good point, Illuminati. Maybe it was the original in the car, and the one walking around now is the clone.
Well, technically,
like
they're able to take your this. You gotta look at the conspiracy stuff, man. They say that they have the technology right now where they could take your consciousness,
Kevin Hart, Crow Creek,
and
Kevin
shift
Hart.
it into your clone.
We're talking about Kevin Hart. So,
no. I see what Crow Creek's saying. That's a bit of a joke. Who's the clone, me or you?
Oh, you.
Yeah. All right.
I'm older, so it'd be you. Come on, motherfucker, you're growing your beard like me now. You fucking clone.
What's silly?
Whatever. But yeah, Illuminati made a good point. What if it's the clone walking around? Like, I know this shit sounds wild. I know it does.
No, it doesn't. Because you know what? Look at the Dave Chappelle shit.
Like,
I'm gonna say like that, but look at how skinny he was, and all of a sudden he basically disappeared, and he came back and he was bulky as shit.
Like, to some of these people, to some though, this sounds like what cloning? What, this is wild shit. No, it's, you hear about the shit every day.
They've been doing it for years. Why do you think, like a year and a half ago, they tried to pass that law in the Senate?
That Chimera law.
Yeah, the Chimera law to stop cloning. But it was struck down because some of these people were making way too much money off of it.
Exactly. That's Illuminati. That's what I was hinting at.
Maybe the clones got arrested.
No. Well, so I think what would happen is they would arrest the original and put the clone out. So, like I said, watch some videos of him, study his face, study stuff about him, and after this arrest, start paying attention and see if you still notice the same stuff or if you notice shit's different.
Yeah, it could be something subtle like eye placement, maybe something on the nose or even the earlobes.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's being talked about way too much for there not to be something to it. Like, I couldn't tell you how many times in last year I just looked at I was looking into something and it led me to the term cloning facility.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot. Yeah, Katy Perry with the eye glitch.
That was crazy. Here, I got one for you. Did anybody see the video where I guess it was Lady Gaga on stage and somebody threw like a rag or something like that? It looked like it hit a force field.
Yes, I saw that.
That's crazy.
Or the video of Cardi B. I think it's fucking Cardi B. I don't know who the fuck these rappers are. One of them sitting there eating some food, and they say, "I hate humans I hate," and then like they snap out of the shit.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Ooh, Yeah, I did look into that. That was a crazy story.
What?
Dog walking around with a human hand that was ripped off. But like this, yeah, like I said, pay attention now. Pay attention. Go as of like right now. Go back if you're interested in this shit. Go back and look at some of the Tate interviews and everything like that. And then now after the arrest, come back and look at some of these videos. If he puts some out after the arrest, I guarantee you, you'll see differences. They need him shut up. They need him shut up. They need him to fall in line. He's rocking.
Well, one of the greatest differences you'll see in a person is the guy that caught the giant up there in Alaska.
Mm-hmm. Like, did you really dive into that rabbit hole? Did you find out what exactly how he died?
No, I haven't found that out yet.
Like, because I know they say he went missing.
Yep, and then there was an obituary and everything like that. Like, but it never really dived into what happened to him. I might be mistaken, but I couldn't find it.
He got shut up.
Obviously, he caused something.
Not for nothing, but if you look at Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber,
yes, they do look like brother and sister.
They look alike. There's a lot of these celebrities that look alike. They dipping into the same Kool-Aid. But yeah, like the cloning, I find this cloning shit is crazy to me. It's crazy. And it's believable because they were cloning sheeps back in the 90s, which means they were doing that shit in secret labs. They were doing that shit in secret labs way before that, back in the 60s and 70s. I mean, shit. Stalin was trying to create a group, an army of super soldiers that were human monkey hybrids. I mean, what the hell do you think the Nazis were working on in their deep underground military bases? They were working on UFOs. They were working on building their own UFOs. They were working on genetic manipulation. They were working on super soldier programs also.
Yep, and then a majority of them came over here in the guise of Project Paperclip.
Yep, and they came over here from Paperclip. They took over NASA. They took over like the Central Intelligence Agency
and the genetics and all that stuff.
Everything like that. And yeah. So they've all been dabbling in this shit. In the cloning and the making of the perfect human and shit like that. That's just been going on forever. But what they're doing is trying to throw it in your face and try to make it laughable and try to make it unbelievable. Like that news clip where they're talking about how it's their new batch of Disney people. Now, I'm gonna bring this point up about that. So, how many people saw that clip, right? And now, so you take 100 people, and you sit them down, and you may have them watch that clip. How many out of that 100 people are going to be like, what the fuck? And how many of that 100 people are going to be like, that's bullshit. They did that. That's a funny story. They did that for fun. Like, that's like, you know what I mean? They did that as like filler for a show. What do you think the numbers on that one would be?
On a percentage of 100?
Yeah, on a 100, you take 100 people, and how many people are going to say, what the fuck? And how many people are just going to be like,
In today's terms, 35% to 65.
So 35% would be like what the fuck, and then 65 would be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, 35, 65. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's.
But you know what? This shit is so crazy. They're putting this shit out in your face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's no longer secretive. They're putting it out there.
They put it out there because they know they put the shit out there like that because they know the vast majority of the population is going to look at it and be like, that's funny, that's bullshit. They're going to, you know what I mean? Because these people have been lulled into a sense of, I guess, what you would call false security. You know what I mean? And yeah, so they're going to go along with the program. Whereas, like I said, the 35%, like the people in chat, the people who listen to this type of shit, they're going to see that same thing, and it's going to hit their brain in a completely different way than it would from that other group of people. But yeah, yeah, like everybody was working on clone. I'm sure the collusion is going on between all the higher ups or whatever about this cloning shit. I mean, I'm not getting into what else they're doing with these clone bodies because that shit is really disturbing. But you're welcome to go look that type of shit up. I find that really interesting, and like I said, the more stuff I looked up in 2022, the more I came across that term, clone facility. Just saying.
Dude, I want to say a few months ago I posted a video in the Facebook page where there was a gentleman talking about how they could take and download your consciousness into like I might be talking about, it's been a few months since I've seen it, but to like a quartz crystal or something like that and shift that shit into the clone.
I saw one where they're able to take take some of your DNA and shift your consciousness into this DNA and then plug it into, say, like an AI or like a synthetic or something like that. The shit is scary what's going on, what they're working on in these labs, folks.
And this is where all the money that goes missing goes.
I mean, hell, was it last year or the year before?
How the hell do you misappropriate $2.3 trillion? Or just lose track of it? Lose track of it completely.
Was it last year or the year before where the robots, the AI robots got loose in, I think it was a Chinese laboratory and started killing all the scientists and shit? And they were able to take out and just like disassemble two of them. But before they could do that to the third one, it had uploaded itself to the satellite system and started downloading files on how to make itself more indestructible and more dangerous. And it said I forgot the exact number of scientists that this thing killed, but it was in the double digits. It was a big figure. You guys remember hearing about that shit?
No, I didn't hear about that.
You didn't? Oh my god.
Well, you gotta clarify it more. I might have heard about it, but the way you're explaining it,
a group of scientists were working on developing some like AI controlled robots, and the robots became sentient and started killing everybody, killing all the researchers in the lab with quote unquote metal bullets. And they had to go in there and kill take out these bots or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank.
Huh.
I'll look into it though.
Yep. But yeah, we've been going like almost 3 hours. But I think we're gonna end this one. But we might do one tonight. Well, what's tonight? Tonight would be Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll probably do one later this evening or later tonight. But you guys, Happy New Year. Thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu journey in the year of 2022. In the year of 2022. Hopefully 2023 is going to be a lot better for the channel. I hope we bring you guys a lot of cool shit this year. And really thank you guys for listening and subscribing to the channel. Like, you guys have no idea how much this shit is appreciated, dude. I really enjoy coming on here and like just vibing out with all of you guys. The shit it's definitely a highlight of my work, of my week. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I said, thank you guys for coming on over and listening. And Happy New Year. You guys be safe out there and don't get too blitzed. And yeah, seriously, thank you. And we will see. We're gonna do a show tomorrow night. I'm gonna reach out to some people. I want to do an interview tomorrow.
Dude, you know what I mean? Get the mic on. Get the guy mic on.
Mike. You gotta be more specific.
The guy you work with that loves movies.
Oh, he's down in the city for New Year's.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Yep. See, before we bounce off, Illuminati found it. That according to How source, 4 robots designed for military purposes killed 29 scientists by shooting them. Yep. And then one of them, they deconstructed 2 of them, and one of them started rebuilding itself after it downloaded shit from a satellite. Yep. Shit's crazy. Everybody thought it was bullshit. It ain't bullshit. Ain't no bullshit story. That's one of those fuck around and find out stories. And I'm sorry to say it, those scientists, they found out.
Yeah, and you know what? That's like another story that people call bullshit on that I'm not too sure about.
Whoa.
But the proof is out there. I'm not gonna say it on air.
Oh, that one.
Yep, but if you're a good researcher, you'll find a paper trail.
Well, yeah, we did find that paper trail.
Some shit happened.
It was a fucking lengthy paper trail too. Like,
wait, are we talking about the same shit?
No, yeah, we are. The whole earthquake.
Yeah,
we are.
Okay.
That was a lengthy paper trail behind that shit. So that happened. Like I said, man. Yeah.
Yep. And you can find what happened before the earthquake.
Yep.
You might have to translate it, but you'll find it.
Yep.
You know what? That's the crazy
and
part.
It's the weird thing about that whole thing is, like, me and Bass are being kind of vague about what we're talking about, but I'm not going to be vague about this part. In the earlier 2000s, like I said, me and Bass used to be all over fucking Above Top Secret.
Yep.
And we used to be on Above Top Secret like every day. We used to be in the chat forums every day, talking to people, just getting all kinds of information, going back and forth with people. And like I said, one day an article had popped up about a facility being built out of a huge underground facility being built out in China in like the early
In
2000s.
the mountains of China.
Yeah, in the mountains of China. Like, so there's something, there was something to that too, because man, like I said, we came across that article in
Yeah, that was probably like 2006.
Yeah, 05, 06, we came across that article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when Above Top Secret was really good. Well, me personally, I think around that time you had some real insiders in there, like divulging stuff. But then that site just went off the rails.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna have to go back and go through that. But yeah, what the hell was I saying?
I'm talking about Above Top Secret.
Oh yeah, like I said, we found the article, we found the briefing about the shit being built in China. So that there, all signs point to saying that one, there's some shit.
That's legit.
Yeah, that one was legit. Now, so, and on Above Top Secret, there was also an article about something that there was in the earliest 2000s. There was a radio show host named Kevin Smith, and he used to be a former international police officer, and he ran a show, like a talk show, like he would interview people and shit like that, and
he was on every day. Well, except Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Friday, he was on.
He was almost like Art Bell, man. He used to run that shit like every day, and he came one day. Me and Bass were on Above Top Secret, and we came across an article about a piece of ancient tech. Well, how did they describe that shit? It was like almost like ancient tech, like an almost ancient engine type deal, was found in a mountain range out in wasn't it out near Poland? I want to say it was out near Poland. This was like during World War II, and they went and grabbed that shit, and there was an article that came on Above Top Secret about that specific thing that he was talking about. Back, I think it was like during one of the winters of World War II, some soldiers had came across that shit because they were in a cave hiding from the snow. But yeah, this shit is interesting. But like I said, we don't. What?
You see what I just put up?
Where? Oh. Okay. Or you can just shoot it in my email here. Hold on. Put it in my Send me an email to this email address. The truth is out there 016. The truth is out there 016 at gmail.com. Gmail.com. But yeah, that China shit was crazy.
Because it all adds up. Like
it does. All like the accounts from the witnesses in China. The red shit spewing from the top of the mountain. Yeah. What the hell was that? All right. But now, yeah, we're done. I'm gonna end it now, guys, because it's been going on like 3 hours. But we are going to do one tonight, which would be Sunday night. And reach out to me, guys. Send me an email. Send it to the truth is out there 016 at gmail. The truth is out there 016 at gmail. Like I said, man, if you guys got some stories, I want to bring you on. Like I said, you see the vibe here. It's going to be you, me, and Bass, some story time, and a couple of questions.
You might get a little cursing here and there, but
yeah, well, yeah. Look, that's the way it rolls over here. Where it's unscripted, unrehearsed. So you go if you feel like dropping an F-bomb, I feel like dropping an F-bomb. Right? Don't worry about that. But I would love to get some more of you guys to come on and tell stories and tell just come on, be more interactive with us. We drop the link in chat. We don't bite. We're not dastardly villains or anything like that. All right. So
I don't have a cloak and a dagger.
Yeah, I don't have a skull mask in my closet or anything like that. So
I wouldn't say that about me. I might have one.
But like I said, thank you guys again for joining us. Happy New Year's, and I look forward to 2023 and bringing you guys some cooler shit. So you guys take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, later tonight.
Have a good night, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.